Nice. So somebody asked a question the other day if we would introduce you guys to our livestock guardian dogs, our dash hounds. I like to call them our livestock guardian dogs, even though they're just pets, little wiener dogs. You saw them there a second ago. The little brown one, he's a dapple. His name is Rue, R-U-E. And the little black one, black and white, gray, speckly, her name is Mika. I think their ages are 4 and 5, if I remember correctly. Rachel keeps a better handle on it than me. It's one of those things I just forget for some reason. So after the last time you saw us boiling sap and collecting sap, temperatures were cold. It was definitely below freezing for probably the last 4 or 5 days. Today, however, it's 47, I think. Tonight it's going to go down below freezing. Tomorrow's back up close to 50, and then down below freezing again. So these days are perfect for sap. Pulled 5 gallons just off of the 2 box elder trees back there. Go out, we'll check the 2 maples and the 2 walnut trees next and see what we got. I don't have a lot of propane, and tomorrow when I get off work, I'll take these propane tanks with me. I'll swing by and get these things filled up. So that was just the most absolute bizarre interruption to a filming I've ever had. Walking across the front yard from the house where I just was, out to here, I looked down. Mika, the little black dog, was right by my feet. Don't know how she escaped from the backyard where I left him. I'm gonna have to figure that out and solve that problem. Got another half a bucket here. In an ideal world, we would not be using propane to boil down our sap because of the cost. It's really not cost effective, but it's the only solution we have at this point. And we do it once a year on a very small scale, so for now it's okay. We'll fix it eventually and come up with some kind of way we can use some of the massive piles of wood that we have around on our property, all pre-cut up and ready to burn. Maple tree number 2 had so much it wouldn't fit in my blue bucket from tree number 1, so I had to bring it separate. So that's probably 12. Oh man, our pot's almost full. 10 from the back plus 12 from these 2. 22 gallons in one day. And I haven't even checked the walnuts yet. We have a problem. Well, how many gallons did I say I had? Whatever I said, it isn't right. Apparently the golden mantra of don't do math on camera holds true. I had 5 in the first bucket, 7 from the next one, that's 12 plus another 5. That makes 17. So 17 gallons today. I'm about this far from the top, and I have like this much propane left in that one tank, so I think I'm gonna shut it off. Disconnect both those tanks, run to town really quick and get some more propane so I can try to get this boiled down, because I have this whole bucket that won't fit in there. Okay. Well, got the propane tanks loaded up. We'll run to town, grab this really quick and head back. It's really not too far for us. We'll be back in no time. It was a pretty pain-free trip to the store. I got all 4 of my propane tanks that I have here at the house topped up and full, which is something I've been meaning to do anyways. With all of the crazy stuff going on in the world right now, I like to keep all my propane tanks topped off. All my diesel tanks in the garage are all full. All my regular gasoline tanks are all full. So everything's topped off as far as fuel supply goes. Starting to get some steam action. I came home from the store, hooked up the propane, relit it, went inside, had a little bit of dinner, and came out here to check on things and finish up our visit for today. If you guys haven't noticed, there's probably something significant missing from our video today, and that is Rachel. If you don't follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, you're probably not aware of the fact that she took off last week on Friday and cruised down to Hawaii for about 7, 8, 9 days or so. Our son is still stationed there in the U.S. military, so she's got a place to stay, but he's only going to be there for about 6 more months, so she wanted to take advantage of free room and board and get over there one more time and see the island and see some of the stuff we didn't get to see last time we went. Oh yeah, now we're boiling. So you guys are going to be stuck with me for a few more days, but we'll get through it. I did want to mention shirts. We have another quick run of shirts going on right now over on Bonfire. I think you can order up until March 5th. And then it cuts off and you can't buy any more after that. So I'll make sure I leave a link to it. Gosh, it's cooking me. Down in the description below for you guys. So I really only had one other thing I wanted to accomplish today. I wanted to check out this cooker that I snagged the other day. Oh, is that stapled? It's annoying. We've had our eye on getting one of these propane outdoor cookers for quite a while now, and they run generally like $100. They're always right about $100. Every now and then, Cabela's will run a sale on them, and you can get them for basically $80. So yeah, so normal price is $99, and Cabela's will run sales where you can get them for $79. So. Come on, what the heck? Yeah. I think that's what Amazon calls frustration-free packaging, right? We wanted to get one of these for a while now. Basically for during the summer, spring, summer, fall canning season. Our house, being as old as it is, doesn't have the best. Alright, so I'm sure any respectable YouTuber would tell you, when you're filming, turn your phone off. I don't always do it, I always forget. We consider ourselves non-professionals. So as I was saying, the whole reason behind wanting to purchase this item was our house, the age that it is, we don't necessarily have the best insulation in our house. So in the summer when it's hot and our air conditioner is cranking, and we throw a pot of green beans on the stove to pressure can them or water bath can, depending on how we're doing them, and run it on full blast for an hour or two. It heats up our house. So by using this, we can sit it out on our deck next to our grill, and we can just go out back and do it all there. These tiny little bolts that hold the burners on here on the bottom are just a little bit loose. I'm just going to snug them up a little. Of course, they're metric. There we go. Assembly complete. Assembly basically consists of you unfold this little windshield. It just clips on, legs go up, screw on, done. I don't know what this little thing's supposed to be for. Read the manual, right? So I was talking earlier about the desire to keep my fuel sources topped off, especially in times where there's crazy stuff going on in the world, like right now with this whole virus thing. And I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about it because I'm curious to know if you guys, as either fellow homesteaders, people who desire to be homesteaders, our audience in general, basically our YouTube family, are you guys doing anything at all to prepare for this stuff? I feel like homesteaders in general, I think we have a little bit of a different mindset when it comes to being prepared for things and dealing with adversity. I could be wrong, but I kind of feel like we have a little bit of an advantage over the general population. One, especially for food. I mean, we have lots and lots and lots of food. We could probably go, me, Rachel, Dan living here. Me and Rachel had a conversation the other day. We were talking about it, and I guess we could go a couple months, and she was thinking 6 months. So I guess it depends really how much we eat, and whether or not we can even leave the house to get restock, or if there even will be restock. I don't know. But I wanted to ask you guys to leave some comments down below and let me know if you guys are doing anything. Are you buying fuel? Are you buying food, bottled water, medicine, masks? What is it that you guys are doing, if anything? And if you're not doing anything, that's perfectly fine. It's your right to do so. I just kind of want to get a pulse for our community and what you guys are doing out there. So leave me some messages. Let me know what's going on in your house. All right? See you guys later.